What does a godly man do when he has feelings for you? That's the intriguing question we'll be exploring today. In this video, we're going to delve into the behaviors and attitudes that distinguish a godly man in love. You might be surprised to find that it's not all about grand gestures or sweet nothings. In fact, the signs are deeply rooted in authentic faith and genuine character. We'll be looking at 4 key points that reveal the heart of a godly man. First, such a man will always put God before anything else, including his affections. Second, he will value honesty and openness in your relationship. Third, he will strive to bring you closer to God, nurturing your spiritual growth. And fourth, he will be your protector, ready to safeguard you with his very life. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first point. Firstly, a godly man will always put God first. This isn't about superseding his feelings for you, but rather about aligning those feelings with his deepest convictions and commitments. You see, a godly man understands that his first love is God, and this shapes everything else in his life, including his relationships. His devotion to God might be evident in various ways. He may set aside time for prayer and meditation, or he might be found studying the Bible, seeking wisdom and guidance. This isn't a casual pastime, but a necessary nourishment, much like food and water to the body. A godly man's decisions aren't made on whims or impulses. They're grounded in the teachings of his faith. He seeks God's guidance, not just in big life-altering decisions, but in the everyday choices too. This might seem intense, but it's a sign of his commitment to his faith. But how does this benefit your relationship? Well, his commitment to God is an indication of his ability to commit in a relationship. His love for God translates into love and respect for you. His spiritual discipline shows you that he is a man of integrity, consistency, and depth. So when you see a man who puts God first, you're not seeing a man who'll put you second, but rather a man who knows how to love profoundly, guided by the highest form of love there is. That's the first thing to look for. Now let's move on to the next point. Secondly, a godly man will be honest with you. Now, honesty is a virtue that we all cherish, but it's even more vital when it comes to a relationship. The strength and health of a relationship lie in the truthfulness of the people involved. A godly man understands this. He won't keep you guessing about his feelings or intentions. He will be upfront, clear, and direct. He won't play mind games or try to lead you on. He will tell you how he feels about you and where he sees the relationship going. This kind of honesty is not just about being open about his feelings, but also about his expectations. A godly man knows that a relationship is a two-way street. He respects you enough to let you know what he expects from the relationship, and he's also open to hearing about your expectations. Honesty, in this case, is not just about speaking the truth, but also about listening to it. This honesty is a reflection of his character. It shows that he values integrity and respect. It shows that he has the courage to be open and vulnerable. It shows that he respects you enough to be real with you. Remember, a godly man's honesty is not just about words. Actions speak louder than words, and a godly man's actions will always align with his words. Honesty is key, but there's more to a godly man's actions. Let's explore the next point. Thirdly, a godly man will bring you closer to God. His actions are not just about winning your heart, but also about nurturing your spiritual growth. Love, as we understand it in a godly context, is not just an emotion. It's a commitment, a journey, and a decision to grow together in faith. A godly man understands that a relationship is not just about 2 people, but about 3: you, him, and God. He will encourage you to deepen your relationship with God, to seek his guidance in everything you do. He will be there beside you, praying with you, studying the Bible with you, and helping you live according to God's word. He will support you in your spiritual journey, offering wisdom and guidance, but also respecting your individual relationship with God. He won't force his beliefs on you, but will gently encourage you to explore your faith, to ask questions, to seek understanding. This is not about control, but about mutual growth in faith. A godly man knows that bringing you closer to God is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. He will be there through the highs and lows of life, reminding you of God's love and grace. His goal is not just to be your partner in life, but also your partner in faith. This is a priceless trait in a godly man, but there's one more point to discuss. Lastly, a godly man will protect you with his life. Now, this doesn't mean he's going to turn into a superhero or a bodyguard, but it does mean that your well-being will become a priority for him. Protection, in this context, isn't just about physical safety, although that's certainly part of it. It's also about emotional and spiritual security. A godly man understands that protecting someone he cares about extends far beyond just keeping them out of harm's way. It involves safeguarding their feelings, their peace of mind, and their spiritual growth. He'll strive to create a safe space where you feel loved, cherished, and secure. He'll be there to listen when you need to talk, to offer a shoulder when you need to cry, and to lend a hand when you need assistance. This is because he respects you and values your happiness. Moreover, a godly man's protective nature comes from a place of love and respect. He doesn't want to control you or limit your experiences. Instead, he wants to ensure you're in an environment where you can flourish, grow, and become the best version of yourself. In essence, a godly man's protective nature is a testament to his feelings for you. It's an indication that he values you and that he's willing to invest his time, effort, and even his life to protect and nurture you. And there you have it, the 4 things a godly man will do when he has feelings for you. To wrap up, let's quickly revisit our 4 key indicators of a godly man's feelings. Firstly, he will prioritize his relationship with God. Secondly, he will uphold honesty in your relationship. Thirdly, he will strive to deepen your spiritual journey, bringing you closer to God. Lastly, he will be there for you, protecting you with his life. These are the hallmarks of a man who truly cherishes you and values his relationship with God. Remember, these are signs of a man who truly respects you and values his relationship with God. Thanks for watching.